Hello everyone, welcome to Trainz, more specifically Milton Islands. It's been a little while, that's for sure. Um, yeah, sounds pretty good, doesn't it? Anyways, I think everything should work, hopefully, as intended. Yeah, yeah, okay. Yep, it works. Welcome everyone. Today we will be doing some final fixings here and there. Yep, exactly. Pretty much just getting the good stuff done. Hello, Paradise. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, I mean, there's not that much to do. Mostly it's just like some final details um, in certain locations and areas. But nothing spectacular, I wouldn't say. Most important thing here that I that I need to do is flowers, and that's it really. So yeah, I don't really need to touch anything else, so that works in my favor. Not gonna lie, it would have been nice to make more sessions, but I don't really want to delve into that anymore. Especially because I've kind of lost the touch with this route, and I can't. I'm not exactly gonna be able to make something nice for this anymore. At least not now. So I'm just doing some final touches here and there, listening to feedback I've gotten from other people, implementing that, and then at the end of the day I'm gonna submit it and be done with it. So yeah, nothing spectacular. Pretty much just using the clutter effects to finish the area off. On top of some of the other things as well. One of the things that I need to touch as well is the runaround points at the end of the map. And I want to introduce portals and industries in there as well. So to be honest, I think portals will be sufficient enough. So that people can do their own little thing on the route if they want to. But yeah, nothing spectacular. What do you think of my quick black shuck model? And have you heard of the legend? Uh, I have no idea what any of those are, but okay. Also, did you know that the opposite of innocent was not originally guilty, but rather nocent? It's really pretty obvious when you remember the in is a negator. Yeah, but the word nocent to mean what we now use guilty for is not really a thing that happens anymore. What a sad and tragic story that we have here. Truly, truly. What a sad. Yeah. Uh, yeah. It's a sad world. What can I tell you, man? It's a sad world and mad world as well. Okay. You have him. What do you mean I have him? What? What's it? Huh? What's that supposed to be? You have him. I have what? A problem? I mean, I do have a problem. A lot of them. Fucking Christ. Um. Hello, message choice. Welcome. Hello. First thing I heard was "It's a sad world." Ooh. We were talking about the death of innocent. Sort of effects. Black Shuck. What even? What is Black Shuck, or who is Black Shuck? No idea what that is, good sir. Good sir Paradise Paradise. Okay. So big with these flowers. Makes working with them slightly annoying. To be careful about the gradients. I've already done this area, but I think this one here might use more. Always a bit of like, hmm. I haven't really used surf effects, but yours looks pretty decent. Or ground clutter. My issue with clutter was it disappears so close to the camera that it looks bad. You can set the distance where it disappears. That's a little benefit of the clutter. You can play around with the LODs. Directly in Surveyor. I wish I could do that with some other assets though, to be honest. Especially ones that are actually, you know, problematic on performance. But yeah, there's limits to everything. You can set it. Yeah. Let me open up this one. On the clutter here, we make this bit bigger. There's the draw distance from, you know, where it's gonna draw in. And this is set to 200 meters, so anything that's 200 meters out is not gonna draw. If you zoom in just above the window, you can see where I'm going with the circle right now. That is where it stops drawing it. That's the 200 meter mark, roughly. Right? Out there. If I move in, you can see it's loaded in, and now it's there. There's a line of it cutting off. And now the line is there cutting off, right? If I do this, yeah, you can see them slowly popping in and out. There's a drawing distance that you can set. If I were to set it higher or lower, you know, depending on what I need, it's gonna behave accordingly. So yeah, stuff like that. These more open areas is something where I want to have a bit more of the flowers. But I'm not using the smallest scale that I can place them at, because I already use it for the grass, and I think, you know, it's more beneficial for the grass because that one's everywhere, literally, while the flowers are only in certain locations, and, you know, this is plenty enough, right? So really suitable place here. Everything is way too slopey. And this might work here. It's relatively the emptier side of things. But yeah, I'm only placing them on the flat areas because the assets that I'm using are big, and I don't want them to be floating. I mean, some of them are already floating doing that, but you know, I want to limit it wherever I can. Because this is better, right? Obviously. Visually, it's better when you don't have floating vegetation. But there's limits to it, once again, like everything. But, you know, you just have to play around with it a little bit. This here, for example, this could be flowery pretty well. Not this side, that's way too hilly. This as well doesn't really work out there, but it might work out just hereabouts. Yeah, kinda. Not gonna let it slide. And then over here, it's all on a slope, so I have to be very careful with like where I actually put them down. I'll put some here in the middle, but not a lot. Because I'm still thinking about the fact that, you can, in your settings, disable turf effects, but enable clutter. Yeah? And then you will see these flowers all around the route, but you will not see the grass that's supposed to hide them. Which means, seeing floating vegetation is going to be more apparent. Yeah? And you kind of want to avoid that, preferably. So you need to keep in mind that, okay, turf effects is separate from the clutter and it can be disabled while clutter can stay enabled. Because clutter is graphically less taking, or like performance less taking than turf effects. So visually, having it split up like this in the settings, where you can enable clutter and turf effects, or just clutter, is a pretty good way of doing things. Now, obviously, you can just circumvent this if you just use splines and scenery objects, but I kind of just wanted to have this route use the new modern stuff again, because I feel like it's better. I want to see what's kind of possible, but at the same time, I'm not really pushing the limits either with this, right? So it's not a spectacular route by any means. It's just a little bit on the nicer side. And obviously, when you look at this, when you see all the flowers just there poking through the grass and whatnot, you can tell that it looks really good. Obviously, with the grass, there's a bit more of it than the grass is relatively tall, but that's okay. I might actually replace the grass in this particular area for something different to make it a bit more standing out, I guess. I'll see yet. It's pretty much one of the things that I wanna look into and see if it's good change or not. So yeah. Um. At the same time, I don't want the flowers to be on the tracks, so I need to be a bit careful with the placement of them all. Because yeah, right now I'm all about the visuals. Like, this has to be pretty. And I know, there's people will be telling me, oh, this already looks pretty good. And it does. Yeah, don't get me wrong, it already does look pretty good. But it can look better. Right? And that's basically what I'm trying to do with all this. I don't want to overwhelm the route with flowers either. And, because I can also only place them really on the flat spots as well, but even then, I don't really want to have too much of it. Except in the one meadow area at one of the other stations. Like these open areas, more flowers can be done. Like small forestry areas. Yeah. This here. It's nice. I can maybe try and squeeze some in here. Kind of works, but it's a bit tricky. There we go. It's better. Yeah. Some there, some there. Can run this entire line here, but I need to be careful because I saw some appear on the tracks here. So get rid of that. The bigger area here, so might as well do that. But you can tell it adds a lot to the overall look of the route. Just having more vegetation like this. And look at that, that's pretty neat. But you know, I want more. So while I'm doing these flowers, I'm gonna do another type as well. To get even more detail out of certain locations. And I'm gonna be using splines for some of them as well. In some smaller locations, some smaller amounts, to bring the whole thing, you know, closer together, closer to life, kind of thing, you know. I'll read the chat momentarily. But yeah, one of the things that I'm not really happy about is how the forest looks, you know, here. Because it looks relatively empty. There is grass in there, but I feel like, you know, you would have more in a forest like this even. But I'm yet to find something that I would be happy with. And I have gone through some assets here and there, trying to find something to make it better, more pleasing. But it's really not working out. But yeah, I'm still on the lookout for stuff like that. But yeah. That's that, and I'm missing one last island, this here. I haven't touched this one at all. With the flowers. Oh yeah, chat, I forgot. Black Shug is a variant of the ancient European tradition of black ghost demon dogs in the 16th century in Bungay and Blin... Uh, bleh. It is said that a huge demonic black fiery dog smashed in the church during service, killed two people while they were praying and collapsed the whole steeple. It is said that the burn marks visible on the church door, which is the actual original, are from this terrible day, and proof of the authenticity of the story. Since then, Black Shark has made many more appearances in lots of different encounters and stories. Sometimes he's a protector of people walking the roads at night, scaring off bandits, and other times he's just a terrible killer. Okay, I see. There's even a festival in that area in his honor. Okay. But how many shooks can a black shook shook if a black shook shook? For fuck's sake, okay. And now you have him. I see, I see. Okay. I get it now. Thank you. I should play around more with Clutter and TFFX. I gave up because first experience wasn't good. Also, sometimes Black Shark appears with a single fairy eye instead of two, so he's canonically also Sauron apparently. I'll play around with it, but it's not a feature on macOS Trainz. Yeah. TurfFX at least is, and I believe Clutter is. but I'm not sure. You know, not on that hill there. I was hoping, but yeah, it's in vain. Okay, this location definitely cannot have any. Still place some down. Also, Sheridice, just so you know, I don't know when you will want to be releasing your third rail route, but Svedarin Island took a month to enter the preview pass today, since the last time I've submitted it for review. The last update I did was a month ago to the route. So that is about the time delay for you to expect right now. Might get more, might be less in the future, I don't know. But as it is right now, it took a month. But yeah, I don't know if it's standard or not, but I haven't gotten any notification that, you know, it was suddenly to be released in something that they're putting into the preview pass. It just happened that I saw the notification that they posted the news. But yeah, I haven't been told to, like, you know, expect that it's going to be in preview pass now or stuff like that. It just happened. Clutter, yes. Hello, Esther. Welcome. What did I miss? Okay, thank you. You haven't really missed much. It's just me playing around. Okay. So I have some flowers done. I would like to replace the grass in this area. I believe this is just the tall grass, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, there is a stubble grass below it as well. I don't know if I still have space for more grass. Let's remove an area of the tall grass here. Let's play around with the mid grass. That's tall. So I need it to be smaller. Okay, 0.2. What about 0.3? I think that works the best. Because now the flowers are not like completely hidden, but at the same time they're not like fully visible. You know? And it still feels, you know, that it's a meadow, you know, kind of open area. Looks like a monet. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for the compliment. If you truly believe this is an art piece, you may submit it to the British National Museum for review. Maybe they will agree and consider making it an exhibition. I don't know. Okay, so I'm getting rid of the tall grass in the area with the flowers. Most of the area with the flowers. And I'm gonna be putting in the medium grass. But yeah, can't really tell the difference, and that's okay. Problem is, I can't exactly see where the fuck I'm placing it. But that's okay. But yeah, look at that. That's an overwhelming amount of flowers. For pizza. Can live with that. I'm still in breakfast stage. Don't need something like this, but for video games. National Film Registry nomination for. I see what. I see. Yeah. That makes sense. That could work. Yeah. Okay, the mid-sized grass here works really well. I just need to check this to make sure that it's not somewhere where it's not supposed to be. But it seems that it's good enough. Yeah. Right. When it comes to the flowers in this particular area, I'm not happy with them being much on the slope here. Like that. So that goes away. And I did not do the mid-sized grass in here on this side. So let's do that. Okay, there it is. Good. Very good indeed. Okay, now oh yeah, that's right. Because it's the other game. Fuck. Right. I need to download Grass. You wouldn't download Grass on the internet, would you now? Yes, I fucking would. Okay, so categories: spline, And I need a minimum build version of 4.6. This is gonna be absolutely terrible. Don't do this, kids. I'm gonna save, because I already know that I'm gonna have trouble with this bot. So what do we want? We want grass. Some kind. No. I think this is not 20 meters. I don't want 20 meters. Nope. This might work. Mm. Never mind that. TRK and UD might be good. Yeah, VTL TRK grass. None of that. Okay. There's that. Of course, there's JVC grass, which is the big amount. And I have no idea which one it is that I want to specifically use. Okay, it was not forest. Was it fireweed? I think it might have been fireweed. Gonna try that. As background. That's a road. Oh, that's a new one. Ooh. That's a okay background as well. Was it a shrub? No. Maybe there's a bush. Okay, that's not working either. Okay, right. In that case, so search filter. Let's go to today. Okay, this is what I want to use. I don't know why I downloaded this fucking road. I guess I just want to take a look, but it's useless in this installation of the game anyways, because it's gonna be gone as soon as the as soon as this route releases. Right. TRK Grass Meadow. No. Rails. Nope. No. BTL Meadow. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. I guess I'm using this then. Yeah, I need something more of this style. Put it here. Around this place. That fits. Yeah? Yeah. Oh, you banned it. Thank you. Uh, Wait, it makes sense? I must have gone terribly wrong somewhere. Out here on Milton Island, if a flower is in the wrong place, we move to DEFCON 5. Wasn't it DEFCON 1? That's like the highest alert. I thought it was 1, wasn't it? Reading about defense conditional ways reminds me of this film. It's exactly that. I had that exactly in mind. You read Player Player 1 where they all have the entire movie memorized? No. Wait, did you say you were downloading grass or grass? Grass! The fucking vegetation. Bleh. Eagle, didn't anyone ever tell you when you were a kid your ass is I thought yours was a swamp. Never know that I've not seen it. Continuing yesterday's star team, eh? Oh, no. Tarzan! God fucking damn it! For anyone interested in computer games from the past, I strongly recommend the book. Heard the movie was so. Let's see. I liked the movie. It was interesting to say the least. But yeah, I'm not a book person. I still managed to read something. The only reason why I've ever read anything was because I had to for school. And that's about it. Like, I'm not a reader. But I have to say that certain authors have definitely struck a note with me, I guess. I guess you could say like that. Um, to the point where I've actually went out of my way to buy a fucking book on my own as well. Which, it's very unlike me, to be to say the least. But yeah, there was also some other stuff that, when it comes to reading, some magazines and stuff like that, that occasionally catches my attention. Like one from Japan about the Shinkansen magazine in English, right? Uh, I saw that one. I was like, I gotta have it. So through Lockheed, because he was at that time ordering some stuff from Japan. Um, I've ordered that as well. It arrived, and yeah, it's got a lot of wonderful information, which is very nice to say the least. I've enjoyed that. As for other books, I haven't read, but I did listen, like an audiobook, to the Metro series. Because that has struck a point with me. The games are really fucking good. Probably the best post-apocalyptic shooter I've ever played. Storytelling as well. And They really did struck a note with me enough that I decided to get the audiobook and listen to it. And I've listened to Metro 2033 and 2034, but I haven't yet listened to 2035. But they're really fucking good as well. Fallout can go out the fucking window. Though the Fallout TV show is quite good, I heard. But I wouldn't know, I haven't watched it. Nor am I interested in watching it really, so. But yeah. Stuff here and there. It's basically a fanfic of computer game lore, yes. I mean, that's true of ungulates, but eagles, they're usually more carnivorous, not to be confused with carnivorans. Yeah, okay. I'm not an ungulate, but I got told that all the time. Huh. Sounds interesting. This is supposed to be good too, but I've not seen it. Of course, I know the phrase is pretty much passé. Are there any danger noodles on this island? No, unfortunately. But you can import some and poop their snoot if you want to. Oh, cool, I'm putting it on my list. Yes, one is boom. And the second one is most severe. I didn't know that, but I went with 5 because most people assume that's the most severe. I prefer factual stuff. If I wrote a book and published it, would you buy it assuming it is priced fairly for the reader? Um, if it's on a topic that might interest me, probably. I don't know. Also, it depends on the topic. I recommend a book called How to Get Published, which is an extremely depressing book about why you basically shouldn't ever write a book. You should. There's some fucking Douglas Adams vibes in there. With that title. Okay, that works for that town. Um, anything like that could be used here? Could. Over here. Oh, not that one. This one. Back avoided. There we go. Yeah, definitely around the roundhouse. That and like that. That's quite good. Here. I'm gonna do this one in here. On this side. Do the wider one here, like that. Nice and easy. This is not meant for that, but the backside here can do. And this here around the water tower. It's not a massive detail, but it does something to the overall look. I like it. Nice and easy. Like that. Usually listen to audiobooks rather than read them, simply because I can do that easily while driving in trains, and I do not have the time to read them otherwise. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, being forced to read at school ruins reading for most people. Instead, teachers' parents ought to simply show how much fun it is to read. Eh, I guess. He recommends that if you write a book, either go for cheap romance novel or a cookbook, because if you look at what sells from new authors, that's about it. The Lotter audiobooks by Phil Dragash is great too. It's got sound effects, ambient 3 sounds, and good pacing. Sounds nice. Feels more like a radio play than an audiobook. Oh, that's nice. When will you look at Black Shook? You want me to? Do you want me to? Yeah, creating something and publishing are quite different things, I would say generally, but the best stuff was not created with the aim of success. Be it books, music, or train routes. Yeah. Or movies, yeah. Well, success is a variable term. Not to, yes. Doing, not driver. Or doing, not driver. Okay, I see. 99% of publishers are in that business to make money, not to distribute beauty. So getting published is at least directly related to success. Yeah, I figured. Since taking up trains, my reading habit has taken a bit of a sabbatical. I did enjoy Patrick Stewart's autobiography. I do want you to, if you want to. Well, I would prefer not to install anything for this Trainz instance, because I'm not on my main install. I am on my publishing install. And I would like to keep this one clean of all the assets and anything that might become problem. Even if I would get rid of it, afterwards, we all know Trainz. This is pretty nice, I would say. That's okay, no worries. We all know Trainz. Boy, do we ever. Yeah, yeah, do we. 20 years in, my whole fucking life, wasted on this game. I'm still learning new shit every day. Or every so often. But I will of course be mad at you for evading the curse. But of course you understand that. Yeah. Sure. So true, as Eagle said. It's a sad world. I hear the parakeet. Yes. Where's the purple dog? Is it Hugo or a sound asset though? It's Hugo, don't worry. There's actually a funny thing that I want to correct you on. In that it's not a boy parakeet. The boy parakeet has died 10 years ago, roughly. The female is the only one left. But their names were Hugo for the boy and Hugina for the girl. It just sounds absolutely fucking stupid, but that is about on par. Well, yeah. For about. No, no, that's. Hmm. I can't remember properly what I wanted to actually talk about there. Damn. I wanted to mention something regarding the parakeet, but I. Fuck, what was it? My mind just immediately fucking died. Sorry. You'll not be getting any more lore. But yeah, when this parakeet dies of old age, um, we're not be getting a new one, because with all the other things that we have, the dog, the two cats, it's a lot to take care of. And yeah, we've gotten into this kind of slightly not really unstable, like unpredictable situation when it comes to this, to the animals, because a very stupid sequence of events has happened. Um, we brought a cat, right? This was, I wanna say, around 5 years ago. We brought a cat from my grandparents. It was a female cat, right? Relatively small, very playful, but shy as well. She kept running away and off, right? Few months later, we got a dog, right? That dog we still have now. We got him as a puppy from a colleague of my mom, right? And a bit after that, like half a year later, not even that much, a stray cat has decided to start living on top of our garage, in the loft, in the attic of the garage, essentially, right? And as time went on, she eventually got an, used to us. She stopped running away. You know, she became a normal house cat at that point. So we've had one dog and two cats, and this parakeet, of course, as well. But the story is not about him at all, or her at all. So then, I think a year roughly has passed. The cat that we brought from my grandparents has unfortunately been ran over by a car because she never really got along with the dog, unlike the other cat, and she kept running away from him. Eventually, what happened is that she got scared as he was barking on the postman, and she ran out onto the road where she got run over by a car. Unfortunately. Right? So, yeah. So we were left with the dog and with one cat. After some time, we have gotten another cat from my grandparents because she was housing a cat as well in a village, but the cat was constantly getting pregnant and stuff, so they were just giving the kittens away. They didn't want to drown them or get rid of them, so they just kept giving the kittens away to family and people around. So we've got another cat after that. So we were back to two cats, but this was a male cat, and we still have him now. A not even a half a year after we got him, another stray cat has arrived at our place. We still have that cat as well. It's a male as well. We still have him. Alright? So we now are on 3 cats, a dog, and a parakeet. Right? So a lot of hungry eyes to take care of. Yeah? But it wasn't a problem. This was also after we've decided that, hey, we're not gonna be getting another parakeet or, another cat at all, because, like, we have way too much right now, right? To take care of. And so we lived. Unfortunately, then the female cat that we've had for 3 or 4 years now, at that point, has gotten a liver failure. Right? And we've tried medication, we took her to the vet and stuff, we tried to heal her, but unfortunately she didn't make it, and we had to put her down. Because, yeah, she was not getting out of the liver failure, unfortunately. And so now, a year later, we are left with 2 cats, a dog, and a parakeet. So yeah, a very interesting sled of events has happened here like that. And to think that originally we always just wanted one cat, but at the point we ended up with 3 fucking cats, one and 2 of them originally being strays. Fucking hell. It was overwhelming, but we were managing. But yeah. It's quite unfortunate, but yeah. We need to chat more. It's a hypnosis induction assistant. Follow, subscribe, follow, subscribe, follow, subscribe. Lol. Sounds like the movie Rio. Why did you pick a parakeet name that's on par and not on birdie? For fuck's sake. God damn it, Paradise. I have a better one that's on eagle. Yes. Goal scoring terms, yep. Also, I tied first place on a game of dinosaur themed mini golf at Teen Mode last year. Oh, nice, nice. Also, this is a very good sound asset. Really makes the evening scenes feel good. Is it cicadas? I bet it's cicadas, isn't it? Let's check real quick. Asset QID paste in. Blackbird. Oh, interesting. New Zealand. Oh, that's sad. Wow, it is a sad world. Yep. If the dog barked at the mailman, does he also bark at the milk? Ah, God fucking damn it. This is the most depressing stream I have been on all day. Something tells me that out of all in that zoo is the eagle that eats the most, though. Fuck you! At least you're not at this point. Oh, what's that? Oh, yeah. Okay, yep. I'm not watching that. Well, if you've got 3 fucking cats, you'll soon have a lot more cats on. For fuck's sake! Stop being like my entire server! What the fuck? I go here to escape the realities of my fucking Discord server, and then people do the same fucking thing as well here. God damn it! We are teaching you people way too fucking much. Especially Este. He has gotten so many bad manners from us youngsters on the server. Fucking unbelievable, man! Oh, god damn it. Fuck this. Yeah. Jeez, man. I keep on learning, can't help it. Yeah, I guess. God fucking damn it. Nothing there. Here we go. Okay, that's good. And now there's something. Oh yeah, this place here. I've done that. I haven't done this here. Need to drink more. Yeah. Okay. That's done. Now we go down. Oh, hold on. We don't go down. We do go down, but not yet. Okay, that's done. I have not been on this island. Not really fitting anywhere there. This is good. Yeah, around here. Oh yeah, definitely on this side. That. And the back of the house. Nowhere on that one. Okay. What about you? Yeah, you are gonna get these. Backside of this house there. And that's it. This bridge here. Like that. Ugh. Works. Another one there. Good. Okay, does anything need to be around these buildings here? Yes, absolutely. Through there into the backside. That's good. That's good. Maybe around this here in the middle slightly. There we go. And down here. Down there about that. That's about it maybe. Oh, here. There we go. Yeah, that works. Okay. That's it then. Right? Does this one need? I don't think so. No, this one's good. Okay. That works. Um. Also, Blackbird in German is Schwarzer Vogel, but Blackbird in German is Amsel. Okay. So if you wanted a blackbird, you would say Schwarz Amsel. Why Schwarzer and not Schwarzer? Because Amsel is feminine and Vogel is masculine. Oh, yeah, of course. But for words that are gender neutral, like Schiff, the default is feminine, so it would be it ship instead of she or he ship. What? Okay. But you still use Schwarze if you wanted a black one. Pretty impressive that people learn all this confusing stuff within their first few years of life. Since it's possible if you didn't know that it happens. Yeah. Now try trying to know two languages that do exact same fucking thing like that. Because Slovak is, grammatically speaking, even more complicated than German. So yeah. Because like you have these what like I don't even know what the fuck they're called in English. Denominations of words. You have nominative, genitive, dative, this kind of stuff. In German I think you have 4 of them. In Slovak you have 7. So yeah. And then we also still do have masculine, feminine, and non-gendered words as well. So yeah, lots of fun. Lots and lots of fun. But you still use Schwarze if you wanted the black one. Pretty impressive. Oh yeah, language stream. This guy's a Trainz stream. I like. One nice thing about Chinese, not only no gender for nouns or other words, but no agreement needed whatsoever. No conjugation, no plural, and she and he even sound the same. Okay, that's interesting. Huh. The distinction between male and female makes one wonder how did they ever go to 1 billion people. One giveaway for meeting someone whose native language is Chinese is that they are often using she or he interchangeably. Usually, men will say he for everyone, and women will say she for everyone before correcting. Oh, okay. If Civ 6 has taught me anything, then it's that by settling near rivers and having lots of housing. Need to help with stream for a bit. Alright. See you in a bit, Paradise, I guess. Okay. What height is it? A 10? 916? What? Okay. Oh, portals living dangerously. By the way, are there still going to be industries on these yards? Still don't know AI trains. Mute Islands, the backstage sessions. They're just no. These are just to control the scenery trains running randomly in the background. Yeah, this is for that. But um, one of the or two. I don't fucking know. I want to have an industry in here, but honestly, the portals already can act for the industry, so it's not really that needed. I'm gonna touch that later. Fuck. Fucking climb onto the ground, bitch. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Okay, you know what? I think that does it. I don't think I need to do any more stuff on this. You know, that's what I mean. Nice way to create variation would be to have scenery trains loaded dynamically. Yep, with portals the only way to load is through an instant load command, which gives less control over what gets loaded within industry. These backstages are almost full routes by themselves. Yeah. No, I mean, I wanted to have an industry in there, but the through traffic generally can be whatever load it wants to. There's no need to have it be specific, so I don't really care. And the train cars, like when it comes to, you know, going to the islands, then they already have a specific load anyways. Like some train cars cannot take anything else, and some other they just and would need to be loaded either through insta load or just be sent through the portal, and the portal can control whether a empty train is loaded or vice versa. So not an issue. Can also do a variation in loading. So yeah, I'm happy to use them. I mean, I will not be setting them up and using them in the session. I don't need that. That's what those loops are for. Because I like to control my traffic better. But, I'm just giving people the option. Funnily enough, I still haven't done like a multiplayer session for this either. I don't know if I should. "90% of the trackage of this route is just the backstage, lower decks, and 90% of the trains are there." Yeah, and I don't see the issue. Hmm. I still don't know about a multiplayer session or stuff like that. Whether I should bother. I'm probably gonna make a very simple one. So I'll just lock the players' access to the main lines because they don't need to go there. Have just AI trains running in a circle, in a loop. You know? And as for the rest of the stuff, like, because a multiplayer session generally, like, they're never infinite. When you quit, it's gone. So I'm still kind of skeptical whether to even make a multiplayer session, because it's not really a route intended for that. You know? And going through the effort of trying to correctly program the fucking loops, it's annoying, if anything, but I mean, it can be done, but still, I don't know. I'll see. Never played multiplayer, so I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, generally a multiplayer session is not going to last longer than 2 or 3 hours. Very rarely you would see something longer. So yeah, I'll see. I'm just gonna submit it as is, and if Zach will say, hey, can you make a multiplayer session for this or a sandbox, free roam, then I will. But on its own like this, I personally don't think it's worth it to make a session for it. So yeah. I figured out a way here, actually, one thing. They have the stop sign. It's the NRG. Okay. Dono station. Um, the NRG stop sign, yes. I'm gonna download that. And I know exactly how to modify this here. Because I'm using the invisible signals in some locations to extend the reach of the signals, essentially. So I'm gonna use these stop signs to be like, hey, stop here, essentially, before entering the protected areas and the junctions here, right? So I'm probably gonna rewrite the introduction session mentioning that, hey, you should never pass a stop sign unless your path is, set and clear. Some very simple protection. Okay, I don't have that here. It's good as well. And what about this? This is protected by normal signals and there's dwarfs here. Okay, and that works. Okay. Me neither, but I'm guessing you would need more tracks to allow multiplayer to actually drive instead of just waiting for each other. Yeah, I guess. I mean, you can definitely have fun on a single track network. I mean, Kickstarter County is a lot of fun to drive on. And waiting for other people is not really a big deal. Because, I mean, at most you're gonna be waiting a few minutes. It's not like you're gonna be waiting for hours. So it works. That's not really the problem here. Like, this route was not made with multiplayer in mind at all. Right? So, yeah. So it probably makes more sense on something like Sam than on Northern Islands. I mean, it makes sense on any route. Svedarin is relatively good for multiplayer. So is Central Germany, and I mean, hey, this route would work in multiplayer as well, I can imagine. But it's not really meant to be played in multiplayer. Are there any routes that are well known as multiplayer? Just curious, I don't see myself trying it. I mean, Century Mini, obviously ours, was specifically made to be multiplayer. That was like the main orientation, make it the most multiplayer friendly it can be. So yeah. Another one is actually Kickstarter County, because that one is, well, pretty good. Paradise is the Scar Hills subdivision, is also relatively good for multiplayer. But also I keep on hearing the multiplayer doesn't work anymore, so I'm confused about why there is talk about creating multiplayer sessions. It does work. I would multiplayer if it was free roam and all agree to coordinate tasks by spreadsheet. Fair enough. I mean, I mean, multiplayer cannot be scripted. We've tried that at one time, but it didn't work. So we didn't do that kind of thing. It doesn't work when it's scripted, you know, with navigation points and stuff. So multiplayer is always a free for all. There's no other way to do it. At least not yet. Now, multiplayer by itself works relatively okay. What doesn't work is multiplayer surveyor. So yeah. Okay, I think that's it then. There's nothing else to do. We've done it all. We've done it, lady gents and gentlewomen. Lady men. Okay. Pretty confident to say that this is the end of Milton Islands, the series. I'm gonna set it up to be on a beta test one last time. Confirm that all the issues are fixed. And I realized something, hold on. I forgot it's seasonal. The splines that I've used are not. Let me fix that. Should be relatively simple. Right? Right? I do have... Okay, snow is hidden. What is hidden? What is in the hidden layer? I don't even know what the fuck is in the hidden layer. Is it some of the snow? No. Oh no, I know what's in the hidden layer. It's the fucking dig holes. Those are in the hidden layer. Okay, which means I do not have a... Well, I do have the snow layer. So now it looks like that, but these grasses that I've been placing today are not seasonal. Oh, are these fucking flowers not seasonal? Huh. That's very interesting. Really. This is what I'm gonna have to be fucking dealing with now. Of course, of course. This feature has been fucking removed. Go fuck yourself, Entry V. Cause why would you ever want to move fucking splines from one layer to another, am I right? How the fuck can I select all of them? I have to go like one by one? No, that's bullshit. Where's the selection filter? How can I selection filter this shit? Can I just... Oh, fuck you. Can I mass disable it? What the fuck? Filter selection. You scenery splines? How? How do you identify seasonal assets? Is there a reliable way to filter on those? No. There's no reliable way. Would you consider inconvenient to select them one by one and then do 4-5 clicks? Yeah, especially because they're all across the fucking route. I would like to, you know, make it faster. Like, I don't know, a bulk replace tool that it did up until, I don't know, Trainz 22. Oh, no, now I cannot even fucking select. Why the fuck can I not select it now? The fuck? Ah, fuck me. Why are you not selecting? What the fuck? Give me... I want the spline? Stop catching the fucking station, please? God. Couldn't fucking fix the fucking hitboxes even if they fucking wanted, could they? It's going to take me another hour. See if I could just use bulk replace. Like I could do up until 20 fucking 2. And then just move the splines from one layer to another. That would have saved me years of not having to deal with this bullshit. But no. Oh, I bet you it's in this fucking stupid bulk replace that they've introduced into fucking 2.0. Where is it? It's not here. Cause what the fuck is convenience? Fans, kindly fuck off. Thank you. Nope. I'm pressing it on there. Okay. Okay. So I can select more of them. It's not like the objects where I, hold shift and double click, it selects all of them, right? With splines, it only selects the ones that are connected to it. Which, okay, fair enough, makes sense. But I wish there was a way I could just select all of these. And Surveyor Classic keeps on being fucking superior for basic shit like this as well. Takes more clicks? Yeah, sure. At least I don't have to bother with hitboxes. Fucking hell, man. And it was going so good! But no, one fucking house there's to have a hitbox slightly bigger than it's supposed to. And the fucking game shits itself. There's no other way to describe it than shitting itself. Because that's what it always does, the best. That's what is the greatest. Oh my god. Such a waste of time and effort doing this. And yes, I will keep bitching about this. Because I know it was fucking possible previously to just use the bulk replace tool. Even for this, on splines as well. I don't know what fucking coding problem they had this time around with this basic fucking feature they've had since 2004 or whatever. But I guess they were fucking incapable of going around it again. Which pretty much sums up majority of the features that they fucking removed or moved behind a fucking paywall. Because you need a fucking subscription to access half of the fucking features a fucking bulk replace tool can do. And then even the other half is fucking removed. Because why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't it be? And then they pretend, oh no, we didn't do anything like that. That's not true. Shut the fuck up. We totally did not move this basic feature we've had for 20 years behind a paywall, mate. How dare you accuse us of doing something that we've definitely done? I guess you can tell where my grimes with fucking entry V live it. I'm not clicking on the fucking building. I'm not even gonna fucking bother. Hey, the superior surveyor. God. Does it take longer? Does. Better than fucking dealing with 2.0. Oh my god, I was going so good. I was so happy with everything. I was so chill. You know? Being like, yay, finally done. And then fuck you. Ha 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 ha. You can go lose your fucking brain. And mine. And whatever else you might have. Say goodbye to it. Any kind of sanity. So why would you need it? It's useless. Now, big question. Did I miss a piece? Did I miss a piece? Is it all? Who knows? Fucking Christ. Did I do this fucking dock? Yes, I did. No, I did the bridge there. Scheiße. The big fuck you, Eise. Okay. Okay. Will this work? Yay! Nice. The hitbox on this is good. I don't need to fucking swear, even though I did. Yay! That's gone. Oh, there's another one. Once again, clicking on the fucking spline, but selecting the lamppost. And then I need to fucking figure out what to do with the fucking flowers, because apparently they are not fucking seasonal. Am I catching a fucking industry? What am I catching here? What? What? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? What the fuck? But nope, I've grabbed something incorrect there, and that. Hmm? Nope, I'm not clicking on the tree either. I was just kidding. Admit, I'm not going to watch you delete all those. I'm not deleting them. I'm just moving them. I haven't used the bulk replace inserter to press probe the only thing inserter I haven't even tried. Yeah, don't even bother. It can do even less and is even more stupid than what it should be. It's not worth it. Just processing on a drop off. Yeah, understandable. See, I wasted. I'm just gonna go lose my mind over this shit, honestly. I guess because entry we don't create routes themselves, they don't understand which functionality actually matters. Yeah, I guess. Then again, you would think they realize that themselves, so would actually listen to authors who do. Yeah, no, you want too much. They're incapable of listening. They have clogged up ears. They haven't washed them in 30 years. An orphan industry. Yeah, somehow I must have cloned the industry somehow, somewhere. I don't know. So yeah, Miss Milton Island is affected by the SP5 spline back too. No. I mean, every single route is affected by that one if you do the official way of, uploading a route to the fucking, to be a DLC. If you do the way they describe on their website, you will get the spline bug, and there is fuck all you can do about it. You will not get rid of it on that route. It's gonna stay there forever and ever, haunting you. But if you don't do it the correct way, and just do a completely different way, it will work without issues. And so, Milton Islands is not affected, and Svedarin is. Who would have thought that providing incorrect information about how to export something on your own official fucking web page would have detrimental fucking results and introduce problems? That you cannot even fucking get rid of eventually. Give me the fucking this, thank you. I don't want the fence. I don't want the fence. Am I missing something? Yeah, this one. Third attempt. My fucking head hurts from this shit. You love the game, you want to enjoy it, you know. When you compare it to other train sims out there, there's nothing better that, you know, does all the stuff that Trainz does. But then you still get frustrated because so much of the things going on, you know, they just don't have to be going on. And it's such a disgrace to see how fucking terribly this game has fallen. I'm doing this in fucking classic. Too many hitboxes. To fuff around at this point. And yeah, don't you dare miss even one, because it's gonna be looking bad. Very, very visible. Green in the snow. So I have to be very thorough. What the fuck? Why is the layer hidden? What? Is this in multiple layers? Is it? Or did I fucking grab something in a different layer that I cannot even see? Because I know that when it shows me the fucking line of, you know, instead of a layer, I know that I've selected something in multiple layers. It's so fucking annoying. Did I do any here? I didn't. Okay. Whatever. Fuck it. Not gonna bother. Oh my god. my god, so it's an even buggier mess than I thought. Yes, of course. Like everything. Like, I see Winter.com really now has a house on the map. Nice. To get the contractors in. At least green in the snow is better than yellow in the snow. I see your mood has declined since my departure. I have to say I'm touched. But please don't be sad about me leaving the stream. Shut up. I know there's nothing there. Oh, there's a cockton of them here. Nope. I cannot grab them. Fuck. 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 That about fuck. That about explains how working with this feels. I'm surprised I managed to get everything all around that fucking house. This fucking game is so inconsistent. I hate it so much. Stop resetting everything, for fuck's sake. Oh no, you dared to switch the surveyor. Let me reset whatever you have selected for on the other surveyor. And the settings and stuff like that. Because how dare you switch between surveyors? You're supposed to stick to the obviously greatest, the absolute stompingly beautifulest Surveyor 2.0 that doesn't fucking work half the time. It is not even connected, okay. Maybe some of it is, I don't fucking know. Hey, okay, so that's the entire loop. They do any here? Oh yeah, there's one there. Oh yep, I'm not catching that one. Nice. Okay, so it's reset. Oh yeah, around the house. Oh man, details are so nice until you get them in the wrong fucking layer and then not be able to move them. Such a Trainz thing. But hey, what can you do? You can keep complaining all you want, they don't listen. Oh, we must make new features like multiplayer surveyor, and we'll need to make sure it doesn't work. And then we need to make a surveyor 2.0 and make sure that, you know, we lock half of the features from classic into it, and then we need to remove the other half of features because but no one was using them. They're just a hog apparently. Right. Yes, absolutely, that's correct. Well made observations. Let's delete half of the functions. Whatever. They're not in a different fucking layer. Please. Route. Yes, thank you. Even though I don't use fucking Server 2.0, I'm very well aware of some of the bugs that it has. Oh wait, there's nothing on that bridge. And I'll need to update the snow sessions as well. Oh my god. Okay, I think I hope I must have gotten it all. I don't care. Fuck it. Let's just pretend that it is done. Okay. Override, save. Woo! Uh, use the filters. You can search for the particular asset and then set the select filters and just select everything. What? No, only select the particular asset. Also, that's how you select that one particular asset. Oh my fucking god, that is so... What? The fuck? Search for that particular asset, then set the select filters and just box everything. Okay. Right, that is completely all blacked out. Search for that particular asset and select, then set the select filters. What? Filter selection. Spline, GVC, okay. But wait, no, hold on. This is the selection. Wait, what? Huh? Okay. What the fuck? That is so... fucking... Okay. So it just automatically disables the selection on everything else. You don't have to go through it one by... Okay. I had no fucking idea that this is how it worked. At all. What the fuck? Because I thought, you know, you would have to disable all of these and then just, you know, find the one you want to have, you know, keep enabled. But apparently if you just do the fucking search bar here... Okay. Nice. Wonderful. That would have been helpful about half an hour ago. Jesus fucking Christ. That is so... Honestly, I'm just gonna fucking say it's fucking illogical. There's absolutely nothing saying that it's just gonna be these that I'm, going to select. But then you try it, you only select them. But, so they managed. Okay, so that's how that search filter works. Wonderful. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Because I thought that, I just searched for it. It's just gonna show me these. But I thought that the remaining ones would still keep being enabled. I had absolutely no fucking idea this is how it was. Okay, nice. You learn something every day. It's done anyway, so that's neat. I'll still need to go into the sessions to fix those up. Oh, but because they all use a custom fucking skybox. Oh yeah, because the game doesn't save the skybox by default. You have to go into the config file and then set it manually and. Oh, I'll show you on this. I so you got it. Yeah, well, it appears to be bugged on macOS currently. Great. Oh, the fucking irony! What the fuck? What the fuck, man? Of course, it's fucking broken. Oh my fucking god! I'm fucking crying. Jesus fucking Christ, man! What the fuck? Oh, fuck! Oh my god. One piece on die here. It's it's easier said than done. Fucking hell. Oh Jesus. Nah. Man, there's nothing I can do about the fucking flowers, so that stays. Oh well. I'm gonna try something later. But yeah. As it stands now, I need a fucking break from this game. Just too much, man. It's just too much. Actually, you know what? Let me try. I'll do it on this one. Might work. I don't know. Is it not a fucking native rule? Not. God fucking damn it. Because why would it be? Why would it be native lure? The rule. Or is it not? What the fuck? Show hide layer. It is built in. What the fuck? There it is! Found it! Woo! Hide. Flowers. You reckon that's gonna work? It might. Let's give it a try. If I can hide an effect layer or clutter layer, that's gonna be interesting. I'm very glad you had such a good laugh. Show hide layer, isn't that the name? Yeah, you search for hide and layer, but not show hide layer. Yeah, that's so fucking annoying. uh, I'm losing my fucking mind, man. This game. Oh. Okay. Let's go check for flowers. Let's go find them. Nope, they're visible. Okay. Well, that's fucking annoying and stupid. Right. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna have to figure something out, but not today anymore. I've been live for 2.5 hours. I need a break. It's getting too much. Although, hold on. So this one doesn't work. Let's get rid of that. Save my time there. Alright, existing, yep, good, okay, goodbye. I'm gonna end it here. Yeah. When I've been alive for 2.5 hours, I too need a break. Usually a vacuum break will do. But sometimes I go for a handbrake. Food helps too. Oh, food. I could use something nice. I need to celebrate that my fucking route is releasing. What the fuck am I doing? Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. If despite the clusterfuck that was me raging the last 50 minutes, it was still fun, not gonna lie. We've learned some new stuff here and there. I'm sorry for the rage. And yeah, I hope you have a wonderful day, evening, night, afternoon, whatever, whenever, wherever you are. And I'll see you next time. I'm gonna go get some fucking wonderful fucking food, man. That's a good thing, Aztec. That damn thank you. See ya.